The recent VAT increase will take a toll on low-income households, as we've said, particularly where the bulk of income goes to consumable goods. Unions and NGOs say the planned review of zero-rated goods is necessary to offset the financial burden of the increase. ENCA's Peladi Setusa reports.
There are 19 basic food items that aren't affected by the recent VAT increase. They include brown bread, milk powder, maize meal, and vegetable oil. This list is meant to be a way of reducing the VAT burden on low-income consumers.
It's only 19 food items, and often they're very, very specific items. So even the cooking oil, it's a very specific type of cooking oil. So most people don't know about that, so there's very little education out there to inform people which cooking oil is VAT exempt. We really think there should be a massive education campaign to say which goods are VAT exempt.
Now there's a call to expand the list. Things like medicines, sanitary products for women and girls, toiletries, and even chicken have been suggested.
Also, let's include the white meats and other meats, especially sectors which are really struggling because of a flood of cheap subsidized imports, like the poultry industry.
Conservative estimates based on consumption rates of 40 kilograms per person per annum would result in an income loss of 4.8 billion rand from the poultry industry alone. Billions more could be lost depending on which other items are switched to zero ratings.
Well, anytime you increase the zero rating, it must, by definition, erode the tax base. And as you're trying to find goods that will give you the maximum effect for the minimum cost in terms of tax revenue. So can you find things that are consumed by lower income households that are not consumed by higher income households as well?
The list hasn't been reviewed in 24 years, so Parliament, along with the National Treasury, are putting together a panel to do so.
It's very difficult to put numbers to those kind of things, and I think that's where the experts are going to be looking to try and quantify these things and trying to put real numbers on the table so we can understand what that trade-off is going to be.
The panel is expected to provide feedback on its research by the end of June. Peladi Setusa, Cape Town.
Well, that doesn't apply to fuel, but commuters are still facing